Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him.
I put on this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Separate yourself. Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace. I'm down.
Yo, Rize Podcast family. What it do, what it is, how y'all feeling, how y'all doing today? What's going on with it, man? Hey, a new king has been crowned. A new king has been crowned. Old Terrance Crawford set out to do it, and he did it. Outboxed, outclassed, put on a masterful masterclass of boxing last night, and I hope you as the fans enjoyed it, man. Made Canelo look silly, look crazy. So I hope y'all listen. I told y'all, 1 second. What's going on? I see right there, champ. I see right there. I'm waiting to bring you in. Give me 1 second. I see you. Man, listen. And everybody was worried about Canelo's power. Bud wasn't gonna be able to take it. Bud too little. You know what I mean? And Bud in the 9th round. Oh my gosh, he stood in the pocket and showed you. Had Canelo spinning around. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Cause people thought I was crazy. Where my guy GPZ at? People thought I was crazy. I say, nah, I see something. I don't think that power gonna be a problem. And lo and behold, I told him in the barbershop, I said, he gonna frustrate Canelo. All the Mexican fighters do the same thing. They get frustrated. He had him frustrated last night. He had him frustrated last night, and you see the end result. He had his head spinning around like he was on the Exorcist, man. But we got a special guest in the building, came on to chop it up with us, man. We ain't seen them in a minute. I'm gonna bring them on. I was trying to wait for the people to come in the building before we get this thing started, but I call him Mr. Belt the Ass. You call him Jalil Hackett. What's going on, champ? How you feeling?
How you doing? Senior, how you?
Man, listen. You know how I'm doing? I'm happy to see Mr. Belt the Ass, man.
I'm happy to be back, man. I'm happy to be back.
Just so you know, I ain't never had you at no goddamn Walmart greeter.
Hey, man. Hey, shit. That's what they had me as, man. You know, they wrote me off, man. I've been telling people, man, they counted me out, but they ain't know how to count. So
listen. I already knew what time it was.
Nah,
they talking about George Bond's gonna be a tough fight. He 8-0. He on a knockout streak and all this. That boy was sitting on that clock by the 3rd round.
Bro, Senior, I heard everything leading up to the fight, man. You know, he's 8-0. They putting Jalil on the chopping block. You know, this might be his last fight. After this fight, he need to find something else to do. I heard everything, man. So it ain't do nothing but fuel me, honestly.
Look like that gas tank was filled too.
Yeah, that motherfucker was full. That bitch was definitely full.
You stood in the pocket, took some shots, but you delivered some hellacious shots, man. So just want to give you your congratulations and your props, man, for a job well done.
No, definitely, man. I appreciate you.
How you like 54?
I love it. You know, first official fight at 54. You know, people don't even know I took a few fights at 54 early in my career, but I didn't think I was quite ready to be up there yet. But this was like the first real fight at 54, and I feel good.
So that's what we're gonna lock in at right there.
That's what it's looking like. You know, we in the team. We plan on setting up shop right there.
Who in your sights?
Right now, honestly, same names I said the night of the fight. You know, we got a boss. You know, he just recently won that WBA interim title.
Mm-hmm.
We got Xander Zayas. He just got the WBO 154 title.
Okay.
You know, hey, 154 is wide open. What's up, Smoothie King?
What's up, baby?
How you, man?
All right, future world champion.
Good,
Congratulations
man.
on your victory, son.
Appreciate it. What's up,
Yeah.
Dad?
Hey, what's up, boy? What's up, Jalil? What's up? The great ones. The great ones.
What's going on, Mr.
Can you hear
Man,
me?
another day.
Hey. I need
Jalil?
oh my gosh, you got
Yeah, I can hear you saying. I mean, and I saying, I can hear you, Smoothie King. Coach Kenny.
Yeah, hell of a performance. Placement, everything was spot on, man. I'm so happy for you, yo. I see the emotions afterwards, man. And I feel your hard work because you really want this. It ain't because the lack of effort and work coming from you. You're constant professional. Just keep honing your skills because you know people gonna run their mouth. That's what people do. But I'm so proud of you, yo. You put that thing together so nice, man. The hard work is paying off. Just keep pushing forward, champ.
Nah, definitely, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the whole Rize podcast for real, man. Cause y'all was a part of people, not the group of people that didn't straight up and leave me type shit, man. You know, so I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. You know, that the situation in December was a minor setback, but hindsight 2020. We needed it. I feel like we really needed December to happen for everything else to play out how it has been playing out. And we'll look back on 2024 and we'll be grateful for how it played out.
Yeah.
I want to know where we going at, Jalil. We locked in. Where we going?
As far as you talking next steps, or
No, I'm talking about you talking about that we stuck there. Where we going at? We locked in. We ain't going nowhere. Win, lose, or draw, we ain't going nowhere.
oh nah, yeah, of course. I'm just saying. I just know personally, you know, when shit go bad, you never know who act different. You know, my father can attest. When it went bad, it went all the way bad. You know, motherfuckers that was supposed to be right there from the start, niggas disappearing. All of a sudden, people that used to kill to hang out with you, they too busy now. You know, so hey, I don't put nothing past nobody saying that's all.
Sometimes we all got to cut the grass.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know how
All
you.
got
I know
grass
what you
by
talk.
choice or by force. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Sometimes
get you.
certain situations help us cut the grass because you know what I mean. We might have too much on our plate, and this week we might can't just do it, and it rained all week. But that grass still got to get cut because we can't see everything that's in there.
real shit, real
But
shit.
this a growing period for you in life. You still young. You got a lot more lessons, man. Long as you grasping them and learning from them, that's the maturation period on becoming all part of coming a man. You know
Yeah,
how it
absolutely.
is. Like you say, when you winning, everybody want to be in you. As soon as a minor setback, they ready to throw you to the curb.
Absolutely. I respect the fact, and I really appreciate, everybody having grace with me, taking their time with me, letting me know, like, you're young, you're going to make mistakes. But I also always keep it in the back of my mind that you keep telling yourself you young, that's how you end up a 30-year-old prospect. You got to learn on the job and be ready to step up to the plate because, your time could come sooner than later. So yeah, I take heed. I understand that I'm young. I understand I'm gonna fuck up, but at the same time, I do also understand that at the young age of 22, I could realistically, in between 18 to 24 months, be looking at being a world champion, and I have to be mentally and physically prepared for that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what's up. I just only if I had to critique your performance, knowing you and watching you over the years, and correct me if I'm wrong. I just when you anxious for the blood a little bit sometimes that can get you to move a little just a centimeter boxing words wise a little too fast for the combinations of the pain.
Yeah, I
And
hear
you
you,
know
and
would think you could just a half a fraction more, slow it down a little bit.
I got a rebuttal for you though, Smoothie King.
Come on with it.
Time and time again, when we watch Mexican fighters and we watch, any South American fighters or, any of the fighters from over in, Western Asia or Eastern European fighters, when they fight like that, we consider them tough. We consider them rugged. They bred for the sport, you know. But when a black fighter like myself fights the same way, with even a slight bit more of slickness, actually, y'all say get hit too much. I think of guys like, Tank, guys like Jerron Ennis, you know, they get hit a few times in the midst of getting a knockout. Now it's they get hit too much, and if the right guy hit them, they going to sleep. Whereas you have a guy like Marcos Madonna. We have a guy like him where he don't care what you hit him with because he know what he hit you with is way bigger. And he know if he hits you, he gonna get you. People look at him as a tough fighter. The way as the black guy we get shamed or they talk down on us for fighting like that. So I really at first I used to feel some type of way about it, but I kinda embraced it at this point. If y'all don't know, I train at a predominantly Hispanic gym. Some of the kids in there don't even speak English. So it's like I've been working on my Spanish. I'm damn near one of them now. I'm the motherfucking black Mexican at this point. I'm just a little bit more slicker than them, but I still get the job done down there the same way. I look at it how my father understand or Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin there understand. If you shooting a 9 at me and I'm shooting 7.62s at you, if you hit me with three and I hit you with one of my 7.62s, I probably kill you. So it's like, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm at the point where now I take heed, but I pay very little mind because at the end of the day, it didn't work 9 times. 10 times. I'm sorry. It done worked 10 times. And we had one time where the whole world thought it worked, but the judges that matter, they didn't think it worked. But the other 10 times it worked. So why we gonna go away from it?
You just got a new name too, Jalil.
Oh yeah,
Jalil,
hey.
Jalil El Negro
I'm a
Mexicano
screenshot.
Hackett.
I'm a post some screenshots of some messages I got with a friend of mine, a Hispanic friend of mine. We was talking about this yesterday. He said the same exact thing. I'm gonna post it when we get off this live. But yeah, hey, that might be the one right there.
El Negro.
And hey, if people remember Jalil from the amateurs like y'all do and Coach Kenny do, a lot of the black coaches and young black fighters, when they used to see Jalil fight when he was little, they used to call him the
What's
Black
next for you,
Mexican.
Jalil?
Hey, it's up to me to get in there and fight. If it was up to me on who I fought next, I realistically be fighting Xander Zayas next. Everybody look at me as the black Mexican, and they know that Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry is a real thing. I could give Mexico a point on my next fight if they make that happen. If it was up to me, but it ain't up to me. It's up to my team. So I let them make the decisions, and I just go out there and tap whoever nugget that they want me to fight, man.
Mr. Bernard, what you got to say, Mr. Bernard?
Hey man, I just say back. I want to give first
Mr. Bernard,
shout
I
out
don't see
to
him
the.
up here.
He had the
You don't see
bottom. You
me?
don't see him?
The one that's Joe Nobody.
No,
Him and
You
Kenny
don't see
down
me?
at the bottom, man. You don't see him?
Me and
Two
I
Kenny.
top
see
milk
Coach
duds.
Kenny.
They shit look like some hurry milk duds.
Man, shit. Hey man, I'm not fooling. I'm not fooling with him.
Win at 7-Eleven. That's all the niggas rolling.
They said, congratulations, Jalil. Seeing Terrance wrap his own hands was touching
Mr.
for
Bernard, what it do?
Man, hey man, look. I just want to say one thing. My son speak for himself. I just want to say one thing. I want to give shout out to all of the Mexican fans, not just in Vegas, but the ones that been sending us messages saying, "Hey, keep your head up.
Jalil, I know you watched
You
that
one of
fight
us."
last night. What you think about it?
Hey, I talked to my father briefly after the fight. We ain't watched together, but I talked to him. Terrance Crawford, the best fighter ever, man. Terrance Crawford is the best fighter ever. After last night, he solidified himself like as the best fighter ever. He can retire right now. He's the best ever.
what you think of his performance.
It was a masterclass. He controlled the ring. I can honestly say he probably beat Canelo as perfect as he possibly could have beat him.
I learned two things last night. I learned two things last night. Earl Spence.
Hey! Before you say that though, Senior, is one lesson that I want to make sure everybody learned last night. You don't bet against a nigga that got shot in his head and took himself to the hospital. That's one thing you don't never do. You don't never bet against a nigga that got shot in the head and took himself to the hospital. That's really it right there. You don't really gotta talk about the fight no more.
I learned two things. Canelo can't beat the Benavidez, and I apologize, bud, because even before the accident, you still would have whipped Earl Spence ass. That's just my conclusion I came to last night. Like we had like the car crash. Nah, that car crash ain't had nothing to do with it. He still was gonna
Hey
win.
B, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on Canelo and Benavidez? Because we had this conversation not too long ago. After last night, what you think about Canelo and Benavidez?
Two different weight classes. Benavidez is a light heavyweight.
Oh
Canelo a
my
super
God.
middleweight. Canelo's a super
No,
middleweight.
man, we not about to
Benavidez is a
do the
light
weight
heavyweight.
class. We not about to do the weight class shit. What you think about the fight? If them niggas
It,
either if they met at 71 or B, Canelo took his ass to 75, how the fight go?
well, he lost last night to the best fighter in the world, so that's not even a discussion anymore.
I've been
Okay.
Canelo was overrated all along.
Oh man, just to see Bud frustrate him, like, oh my gosh, Bud.
I think the situation with Canelo and Bud is similar to how I discussed my fight on the interview with Mill City. You know, I told Vines, I said, you nice. You just not as nice as me. You know. Canelo losing to Bud, how he lost to Bud, don't make him not good. He's just not as good as Bud. Simple. If Canelo fought 100 other fighters the same way he fought Bud last night, he probably wins 100 fights. But Bud is just at a different level when he showed it yesterday. That's all.
Bud had an answer for everything Canelo do, and he made, man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful to see. You know what I mean? And I was telling people, Bud made me a believer in the Spence fight. You know what I mean? Coach Squeeze told me to sit back. Coach Squeeze told me to sit back and watch him.
He kind of made me a believer in the Spence fight, but it wasn't until after the fight and we had talked and you know we had a discussion and his mindset, you know, talking to him made me definitely say, yeah, this is probably one of the baddest fights that ever put on some gloves.
What you think, Coach Kenny?
For the Spence fight, he beat Spence, but that question mark will always be there. What was Spence 100%? You know. But the fight last night, Styles made fights. I knew he was going to beat him. I said it. I've been saying it. You know, outclass him. He wasn't going to knock him out. He was going to beat him convincingly, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
What you think, Squeeze?
Last night, I had the only thing I didn't like about it was I was concerned with the weight issue going up, fighting the juggler of the division, but otherwise than doubt and Bud's skill and mindset and resolve, I never questioned that. My thing was just him just going up to 68, no tune up, and fighting the cream of the crop. If Bud doesn't get one of the best fighters to ever fight in the game, because a lot of people try to always down him far as notoriety wise, but Bud one of those, you can't come down my alley and you not gonna beat me on my street type person. And last night, man, he couldn't have beat Canelo no better. Canelo couldn't fall off. He couldn't get his feet together. Bud did what he wanted to do last night. He bind, he boxed, he executed the game plan for the style that Canelo had. He kept spinning Canelo, making Canelo reset his feet. Even when he didn't, and he sit there for Canelo, it looked like Bud matched blow for blow at him. And if Bud don't get like top fighter of all times from this one, I don't know what else he got to do. But
Now,
I am proud of him that he pulled that off, because you know if it was close, they'd have robbed him.
Now, I asked him to come on for a reason. Now I need to know what the Reverend thoughts is. What's going on, Mr. Bernard?
Man, you know, we talked about that fight a while back, and I told you I picked Bud because of what I saw as Londe Lara do to Canelo. And if Lara did that to Canelo, and Bud had everything Laura could do plus some, I didn't see how Canelo was gonna beat him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's spot on right there. Cause I think we can all agree that they robbed Lara when he fought Canelo.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
all agree he outboxed
Law
him.
beat him.
You know, and we got a guy like Bud who is Lara with more, skills and more wrinkles in his game. How could he possibly lose to him?
Where
Man,
you put Bud at all time, Kenny?
All time great in his era. Shit. Number 2.
You say in his era. That's the far as you giving him.
Florida's not. Would you consider Florida in his era?
I'm just speaking on all time to ever lace up a pair of gloves 4 or 5 generations.
Shit, there's so many greats before him, man.
Kind of hard to gauge, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of people going off what this generation just know this generation of fighters. There's so many greats before him. You can't put him up there in the top 4 or 5 just because he beat Canelo last night. You got
Hey, Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny. I did say that last night though. That I did tell you.
But of this era, the last 10 years, where you put him?
I say of this era, Smoothie King, he the best of this era. But as far as all time,
right.
Hey, Coach Kenny, I can't lie.
Where you put him?
He top 5 all time.
This era, right?
I can't put him
the last 10 years. Where you put him in this era? Last 10 years.
Shit. You got
number 1.
I go with what Jalil said. Top 5.
Number 1 of his era.
He not number 1 in the past 10 years, Kenny.
To be honest, what I saw last night.
You put him number 1. You put one of the past 10 years.
Last night. To be honest, when I go back and look at it again, basically, I don't know, man. I don't think Canelo won a round.
I ain't giving no round.
I gave him 2.
Give him no rounds.
I had to squeeze a lemon out of the grape like a round and a half.
He might have had 1 round.
Yeah.
One
that
round.
Was I think that was Kenny. A shout out.
Hey, Coach Kenny, I scored the fight as if
Bud pitched a shout out last night.
I scored the fight as if I was in Bud's corner.
He pitched a shout out.
Every close round I gave to Canelo.
But we know we always. That's why I say knockout. A lot of people were saying knockout. I say nah. Canelo got a chin on him.
Squeeze. Can you hear?
He took some shots from
Squeeze?
Bud last night.
Squeeze, can you hear?
Squeeze ain't got his hearing aid in.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't think he can hear y'all talking. Because
it's like
I don't think he's doing that on purpose. I just want to make it. I don't think he's doing that on purpose.
Oh nah, he ain't doing it on purpose. I don't think he can hear us.
Coach Cal,
he
what's
got
up,
his headphones.
How y'all doing, man? Beautiful fight this weekend. Finally got that out the way.
Yes, sir.
Bud is the man. He's the man.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Calvin. And y'all
He's
know,
the man, man. Yeah,
he the new TBE.
Yeah.
He the new TBE.
Yeah,
If we grade like Coach Calvin say, what we play the game for?
Yeah, he's the man. Then he just got one more mission if he want to accomplish that mission. But he's the man.
What's the last mission, Cal?
Walk down 50. Records are meant to be broken.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's, if you look, in my opinion, Coach Calvin, the 50 is a great milestone that Floyd Mayweather set. And when he set that, it was based off a man that died. Because if the man didn't die, then he may have kept fighting. He may have lost. But when I look at like the greats Floyd is definitely a great, but I put Bud Crawford in a rare air. Everybody know
No,
my number one pound for pound fighter is Henry Armstrong. That's my number one
yeah.
because of what he did in the time that
Mhm.
he did it in. And after that, I don't have a 2, 3, or 4, but I have to put Bud in that mix. I have to put Roy Jones in that mix. People who did something that we'll never see again. If people say Jalil's first jump into 54 was last night, then we got to say Bud Crawford jumped up 3 weight classes because he only had one fight at 54. That was Madrimov, and then he went from 47 within a matter of months to 68 and beat a man who was destroying people other than guys who were bigger than him.
No, we saying the same thing. I'm just saying this. In basketball, football, tennis, people set limits and how, what you call this. You know what I'm saying? It's good for a person to try to chase it. If they make it, they don't. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? In this era, Floyd was the man. I said that in my last interview that our youngins look at that undefeated record, you know what I'm saying? And they grew up off it. So everybody tried to be that undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Floyd even said the only thing can be records are meant to be broken. That's why I said that first. You know what I'm saying? So if he had a chance or if he want to take the chance, you know what I'm saying, to chase that 50 down, you know what I'm saying, and to see past that, like God damn, for our culture, yes, they say he's hands down, front and back, the man. You know what I'm saying? Because when he won that them belts, he did it what 3 times? Undisputed
Yeah.
3 times in
3-time
different weight class.
undisputed.
That's major right there.
Yeah.
You know,
You think he got
that's
enough
major
time
right there.
left to get 10 more wins?
You could get 10 more, but Kenny said he could do a world tour. Remember, Kenny? He could do a world
Hey,
tour.
he
He could
can
get
do
them 10 fights.
he can do a world tour and it's crazy, right?
Go ahead and tell him, Kenny.
Give guys a chance that thought they would never get a big fight and call it the Terrance Crawford lottery.
Yeah.
You got a chance to beat Terrance Crawford. Go to every state. And have fun with the rest of his career. He ain't got to fight no more. Just have fun with the rest of his career.
Yeah. And they ain't got to be serious fights. He just
Right.
giving
Just
somebody
give
an
guys
opportunity
a
to
chance.
stand in the ring with him.
Yeah,
You
give
know.
guys a chance that thought they would never get a chance.
I got,
Hey,
I got,
He
And,
get
and,
he
and
get
at the
turned
same
shit.
time,
I
at the
got a
hey,
same
question.
coach.
time,
Hey,
it'll still be Luke Wicked. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey,
you
Coach
know.
Kenny. Hey, Coach Kenny.
Yeah.
It sound good, but I'm gonna leave it on this note right here. We in a generation of hating ass people,
That
and
man,
he gonna get to one fight where somebody makes it to the final bell and they do just enough to survive, and they either gonna call it a draw or they gonna call it a loss.
I
I think
respect that. I respect that.
it'd be
Yeah.
very
I
hard to
want
make that happen. He had to stay in realistic fights in order for people to respect the fact that at the end of the day, this is this man's career.
or he can
You
fight
know,
one more. He can fight one more fight. Floyd Mayweather.
hey
I said that too. I
Coach
said
Kenny,
that too. For the
hold.
real TBE.
That was my question. Like in a situation where we got these exhibitions going on, right? Now, do you want to see that as a real fight or as
Yes.
an exhibition fight? Floyd
No,
versus
A real
Bud.
fight.
And
they close enough age.
is
They can
that the
fight a
next
real fight.
biggest fight for Bud?
They
A
close
real
enough
fight.
age. A real fight. They close enough in age.
And
Is
they
that
and they can meet at a weight that Floyd comfortable with. Because I don't think Floyd can get down in the 40s maybe no more just to time and be at his best. So it might be 57.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say something. I don't think Floyd will even take that chance.
I don't know, man. I
I don't
don't
think he'll
know.
take that chance.
Hey, Slim. Hey, niggas said they once said about Floyd Mayweather. That motherfucker right there, he got a gentleman rattlesnake in him, where Bud Crawford just got a wild rattlesnake in him.
I'm just saying, like, but Floyd holding on to that 50-0 for dear life. That's all he got left to hold on to. All his accolades he got. But if he
But I mean, that's
step in
my
that
guy.
ring, if he step in that ring with Bud, and that 50-0 go to 50-1,
It don't hurt Floyd. At this point, it don't hurt Floyd at all. It don't hurt him. It don't hurt neither one of them dudes. I tell you this, like
I
Floyd
agree.
said, Listen, Floyd said the gate is your legacy. So once again, Floyd will put a gate in a situation where guess what? He'll still be able to tell Bud, I gave you your biggest paycheck. Because Bud might take home $250 million. Because Floyd gonna get 300. And no matter what we say, Floyd still packed the house. He still packed the house.
I need that one as a real fight. I don't want to see no exhibition.
I don't want to see no exhibition. I want to see that thing in a real 12. And they don't even need no belts. They don't even need no belts. Pick a weight that both of them are comfortable, and pick a weight that Floyd comfortable with. I give Floyd the just due on that. Pick a weight that he comfortable with, and him and Bud fight. And they, hey, I love what Suleiman and them do. They be done made a WBC TBE belt. Yeah, this one for all the marbles. I just don't know what venue you hold it in, because there's no venue that will be big enough that it's not sold out.
My apologies to you. My apologies. I need to take a quick pivot real quick. Rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, man. The great Ricky Hatton. They found him unalive this morning. So rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. And we have a moment of silence for Ricky Hatton. Rest in peace, champ.
Yeah, definitely.
Got to get that out the way. Show him his last love.
Man, yeah. They put that out there. I think Floyd get ready to do the exhibition with Mike Tyson. If Floyd have a great exhibition look and look great, that could be the setup for May of 2026. May of 26. And that's if Canelo and Bud don't go back. And yeah, that's the only other fight I want to see. And then after that, I never want to see any of those three in a ring again. So they've done everything you could do in boxing.
Do you want to see Canelo Crawford too?
Hell yeah. Why not? Canelo got outmastered. He didn't get destroyed.
No, I ain't say he got. I just said, do you want to see it again?
Of course. I want to see it for Bud. I want to see it for him. Bud, he deserved to go out with his $100+ million payday. What he's done for the sport of boxing, what he's done over his last 5 or 6 fights, he deserved it. I love to see him go out with his $150 million payday. I ain't no hater. I'm gonna congratulate him. Give that man his money.
There were other fights on the card. That and Billy fight, Lester Martinez. What you thought about that? That was a draw. What you thought about that?
I love to see that run back.
That was a rumble though, boy. It was a crazy fight.
Oh, yo, that was a good fight. He did good, but the guy he could have won it if he'd have got off line, but he kept staying on line, banging with him. But that's his style, though. He couldn't change it up, but that was a good goddamn fight. I think some holes in what's his name, arm in there, because I thought nobody ain't gonna be able to beat that kid, because that kid come out like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he kind of.
Yeah, and Billy.
He remind me of
he come out like Mike Tyson.
He a little slack.
But he might change it after he look at the tape. He might change it, but I think that was a good goddamn fight all the way to the end. Yeah. In
the words of Coach Calvin, if you winning with it, it's a style.
Yeah. He might change it. But that guy didn't get a chance to tell Jalil, congratulations, man. Salute go out to him, man. His fight was what it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Young fighters to let him know when people counting you out, you got to do what you got to do to stay in which card, because you can clearly see what was going on. He did good.
Mm-hmm. Hey Calvin, where that game plan come from?
I can't tell everybody. Everybody listening. Everybody listening, man, yo.
Man, it already passed, Coach. All right, tell us where that fight game plan came from. Me and Kenny talked about it. You don't even remember.
No, I remember when Jalil was in the ring with Tank.
Doing the Hector Garcia camp.
Yeah. Me and Great Bait was talking about that. We know what that show. We know what he can do, and that's his style. Simple as that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He understands.
Coach Calvin said that a long time ago.
That's his style. He one of the dudes that you go into the woods and you go, just cut down trees.
I remember when I first saw Jalil, he came to Upton, right? And I was scared, who the fuck is this little boy? He just fucking getting in the ring with any and everybody. I mean, he was go back to back with every goddamn body. Then Cal said, "That's his father right there."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Damn,
Jalil
man,
been like that since the amateurs, man.
I
When
did not know that he was Bernard's son at the time. I just thought he walked in off the streets from around our way. Because I was like, who the hell is this?
Man. And then Coach
oh
Calvin
man,
told Jalil a long time ago. Jalil was sparring with Tank. Coach
yeah,
Calvin said, why you trying to be Tank? He was like, I
mm-hmm.
brought you up here for your motor. That is your
Yeah,
style. Your style is your
yep,
motor.
yep.
Coach Calvin got 30 dudes in the gym, and all 30 dudes fight different. He said that's their styles is their styles.
Yeah. Everybody got their. I learned that from Kenny. Everybody got their own DNA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody got their own DNA. So you tap into their DNA. Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Kenny told Jalil that. He said, I brought you up here for your gas tank. That's your style.
That's your
Don't
style.
try to be like somebody else. That's your style.
People always say, he go too hard, he gonna gas out. No. If you can do it, do it. Don't let everybody else put you in their shoes. If you can go hard every round, go hard every round.
Yeah.
They said that to Jalil off the break.
Yeah, I salute Jalil, man. He put on a great performance. He understood what he was up against, man. He came in there and performed, So, just keep that attitude. Keep that attitude. One more thing I would like to bring up is at first I was watching the commentators on the show, man. I hate when commentators be one-sided when Joker's throwing punches, man. I hate that, man. Ward was good last night. He was good. The other commentators, they was picking it up. That means, sometimes they was watching the fights, but just keep it when Joker throwing certain blows. You know what I'm saying? Give him his recognition too, even though he's on the B side,
Yeah. They try
man.
man,
Yeah, I just it throws the fans off and the viewers off like this guy really doing a lot.
So
You
when
get
they
what I'm
come
saying?
to the decision, it feel right. That's why they do it,
Hey,
So
hey, Coach Calvin, getting into that you just said, because people don't understand that. They thought it was 2 A's last night. Please explain to people that Bud Crawford was the B side.
man, he was once he felt this rhythm, oh my God. I seen him do some things, and he probably said when he went back and watched the fight, probably said, "Dang, I could have did a lot of shit." Because he was putting some nice move. Good. Oh my God, he fought brilliant. You know how they say brilliant? That's what that was. He was brilliant.
AB, the casual fans see the A side and B side. A lot of them don't see God's side. You understand?
Yeah, fact. Hey, and Bomac did a hell of a thing. In round 9, he said, brother, we need to pick it up some more. We're fighting Canelo. Yeah. Bomac stressed that.
Bomac and them been together, man. Their whole team been together for so long. You know what I'm saying? And they trust each other what they do and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And Bud, he buys into that's his team. You know what I'm saying? And that's the great thing about that I like about Bud and whatnot, because he trusts and believes in his team. And he doing and dying with them. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what you've been saying for years, though. When you've been with somebody so long, you know what's going on without asking what's going on. That's because y'all operating on one mind. When you start bringing in new stuff, and it's so crazy. I had one of the media dudes that criticized me before. He came to me at the fights when we was there. He said, "Now I understand," because he said, "How do you train your son? But when Calvin and Kenny are there, one of them take the ring and do it." I said, "Because we've been on one page for so long. If I can't be there, they can get him there." I said, "Kenny in front of his face." Because Kenny, number one, working on his face, and him and Jalil do an eyeball thing. I said Calvin be in his left ear, I mean in his right ear, because Jalil will look over his shoulder at Calvin. You see, people don't know those are nuances that you can't just pick up when I say, "Hey, Freddie Roach, you a great trainer. Come work my corner." Freddie don't know you. Hey, Freddie a great coach. That's what that dude said. He said, "I saw that." He said, "I saw." He said, "We don't cut each other off when we talking in the corner." Kenny was saying something. I ain't say nothing. They was like, "What you gonna say?" I said, "Jalil, get to work." Because sometimes one person says the perfect thing to get them going. The other person says it at the time they need it. When Tank was fighting, and Kenny said, "Hey, we gonna pick this thing up," and then he stopped talking. Calvin said, "Stick a knife in him and twist it." Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was, what needed to be said comes from knowing you, not
Yeah.
working in a gym with you.
Relationship. I was telling my wife that. I said that the communication is everything. You know, then you communicate and tell what's on your mind. At least you told the individual what's going on, you know, and that's the great thing. I was talking to Lorenzo. Lorenzo said there, said, "Man, I got to get better." And when I say you are better, you just deviated from what you need to be doing. And then, you know, we got them back on track, relined them back in and whatnot. But again, it just take everybody doing their part. You know, like when I
Yep.
sit back and look at Kenny, I said, "Listen, Kenny, man, great move," because he know I'm out trying to take care of the business side. He's trying to make sure we keep the fighters in place because sometimes fighters get like women. You know what I'm saying? "Oh, he ain't paying attention to me," but you taking care of the bigger part. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's there. Your coach is still there. It ain't like I'm gone anywhere. Your coach is still there. Kenny there. Kenny is me and I'm Kenny. You know what I'm saying?
And,
But with so many
and we
guys
push each other in camp.
we got
We
so
push
many
each other.
guys. We got so many guys, man. Everybody play a role in our house. You know what I'm saying? To make sure we get to the main objective. And that's the W, and make sure the kid have a great performance or perform. Simple as that.
Yeah, we one team, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If we ever did the honest camaraderie of what we know with the best coaches we got on the East Coast and these fighters, we'll be able to beat anything. I still tell everybody, I mess with a lot of good Mexican brothers on the West Coast that we met basically from the amateurs. But if you ever go and look back, when Santa Cruz got ready to fight Tank, the whole Mexican nation, coaching minds, I'm talking about brilliant minds, got together to prepare to beat Tank. But we on
Yeah.
our side should have been doing the same thing. We got some brilliant minds. If they say, "Hey, Slim, which one of my guys you need to come to camp? Which one of my guys you need me
Yeah.
to all that?" Do you understand where we'd be? Coach Calvin, I'm going to be honest with you. When we was in motherfucking Vegas, Coach Calvin tapped me one time and said, "What you see?" I said, "Man, I'm just looking." Tank said, "Don't say you just looking, say what you
Look
see."
here.
And he kind of got
I
a
remember that
little
thing.
disgusted
I
with that shit.
remember that.
He was like, "Bro, I don't
Yeah.
need you standing here. What you see?"
Yeah. What you see, yeah. That's real tough. Real tough.
We get like that, we unbeatable. We got the best fighters in the world on the East Coast. We just don't live in Vegas. If
Yeah.
we took all of what we got and we really kept the door open, don't get this twisted. With Calvin, Kenny, that whole team with Tank, what they showed us when Tank got in the door was one person hold the door open. Look how many East Coast guys got recognized during the reign of Javante Davis. That's
Yeah.
why I say I
Fox
don't do
came
that
through.
best
A
ever
lot of them
shit.
came
Yeah,
through. Yeah, a lot
man.
of them
Right
came
now,
through.
Slim. Right now, Mikey Fox might be the hottest dude on the sparring circuit amongst the elite champions. If you got to get ready for a tall joker like a
Yeah.
Benavidez or Sebastian Fundora, that came
Mhm.
from Tank had him in camp. Like, oh my God, Mikey Fox, bruh. He opened the door for Jalil. Calvin and them got the phone call. What you think about this kid before Jalil signed? So when you say the best ever goes beyond the ring because Tank put the East Coast on the map since Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey,
Yep.
hey, 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 Squeeze. Where Squeeze at? Squeeze.
He there.
Where Squeeze at?
He there. He can hear you. He got a delay or something.
I don't know what's going on. But Squeeze, can you say Prophet Tommy Hearn there? I mean Marvelous Bob in there?
You got
No.
the
You
same
still
bounce.
can't? That performance didn't get you there?
You know why? I'm gonna
Come
say
on.
no. I'm gonna tell you why.
Come
Because
listen.
Limball Swami put me down with Marvin Hagler because I wasn't really sold on Marvin Hagler. I watched him. I grew up watching Marvin Hagler, but when Limball put me down, like just watch him, you know what I mean, and what he stood for and what he was about. And this is no stamp on Bud, because Bud is Bud. But Marvin Hagler did the same thing time after time. He treated everybody the same.
I say that because look at that Crawford and look at
Ain't
that
nothing
Hagler every
wrong.
time.
Ain't nothing wrong with you saying it. But in my
To me, watching Hagler and watching Crawford, right? He's my modern day Hagler at this time.
okay.
And
I
you ain't see nobody come closer. He switched. He stayed the same way. That's what make me say that. And Kenny even agreed when he looked at it. He said, yo, you call good money on that.
Same bounce. They got that little rhythm.
They got to, if you look at it, you got to
I
really
don't
look
know.
at it.
I think Marvin bounced a little way more energetic, man. He was like the engine that could, man.
The little feint they
Man,
do.
but Bud is the engine that could.
No, Bud the caboose to the engine.
Man. You saw Bud hook a Corvette up to 10,000 tree pounds and pull.
Marvin Hagler was the engine.
Yo, I'm telling you, when you look at Bud, man, certain shit that he do, man, I'm just telling you, he does it.
He ain't switched last night, though.
Huh?
He ain't switched last night.
He felt as though in that fight he didn't have to.
He didn't have to.
Southpaw style give Canelo, it confused Canelo, give him problems.
Marvin Hagler would have switched.
Ooh, somebody got something for you, please.
Hagler would have knocked him out.
Drink more water. Said Hagler stayed at 60 his entire career. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you could say they had a couple of hours for me, boy. I had my nose open. Good one, senior. I ain't saying up. I was great, like, give it to me. Smoothie King, right back at ya. Drink more water, just slice it with you, champ. Hagler stayed at 60 his entire career. That makes it even more. You supported more. What I said. Thank you.
Terrance Crawford took the fights that he wanted to take to get you where he at, man. Shit, that's the difference.
I'm not mad at him. One thing I'm glad for him that when the opportunity presents itself, you got to go get it and take ain't no if, buts, or maybes. He got this opportunity 10 years into his career and he seized it. So props out to Bud. I'm happy for him, man. He got the opportunity and he seized the moment in a stellar way. He whipped. I think he pitched the shutout.
He did.
I think he pitched this. I might have gave Canelo a half a round, if that makes sense.
No, I think I gave him 2. I can't remember which runs it was, but I think I gave him 2.
One in the possible.
I gave him 2. I gave Canelo 2.
I gave him 5 and 9. I gave him 5 and 9.
Playing spades, you just say, give me 2 books, senior.
Yeah, I gave him 2.
You got 2 books.
Yeah, that's all I gave him.
All right. Not one in the strong possible.
2. You can give him 2.
I'm gonna jump off. But I want to leave something for all the podcasts to grab right before I jump off. Y'all listening?
Listening.
I know a fight that's bigger than Bud and Canelo, and I know a fight that's bigger than Tank and Jake Paul. I'm gonna leave it at that.
What is it? You gotta tell us what it is.
Y'all put that shit
together. Leaving us with stuff. You ain't leaving us with nothing.
I'm leaving y'all with what's the
with
word?
Bullshit, basically.
No.
Now you the Riddler. Now you the Riddler.
Hey, that was a good one, Senior. That was a good one, Senior. He leaving us with some
What
bullshit.
could it be?
You ain't gonna leave us with something.
That was a big fight last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a big fight. Gave us something to talk about. Yeah.
Jake Paul and Tank. That's a big fight, ain't it?
Yeah.
Now, what fight could be bigger than both of them fights?
It's two of them. I call them right. It's two of them.
I gotta get off though.
It's two of them. I give you two of them.
I know it's one.
They gonna squeeze. They gonna bullshit.
I give you two of them, and both of them got both fighters are black fighters with both fights. It's two of them. It's two of them.
Mike Tyson and Floyd?
Nope.
What?
Two of them. Tank and Floyd, Bud and Floyd. Smoothie King.
No. I say Tank and Floyd. Tank and Floyd is one of them. Right back at you with another one. Drink more water. Thanks for the color in the chat. Right back at you. And the new Bud immortalized amongst legends, 3-time undisputed, and doing it the way he did it, moving up 3 weight classes at 38, 68. I guess he meant to put.
That's how old he is.
Oh, at 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
At 38, yeah. But I can't take that from a Bud. Congratulations, man. Thank you for that piece of history he just gave to us, man.
And we lived to see it.
Yeah, thank you for that. To see that, man, that coming, you know.
He pitched the shutout. He pitched the shutout.
Him and Carissa Shields, they standing in our Black History Month and boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yep.
Man, you want to see a fight that would
Canelo,
say
Canelo was lost last night.
Oh shit. My bad. I hit the button.
In arguments. And the words.
Damn, I keep hitting the button on him. There you go. My bad, Squeeze.
And the words is the words. That's my second time getting muted. I'm counting.
No, that was an accident.
I'm trying to be nice. In the words of Coach Calvin, Canelo got old last night.
Ooh.
That's my closing argument.
Ooh. That was deep right there, Squeeze. And I kept saying that the whole time. That was deep.
Calvin said it.
I kept saying it. I said my biggest fear of this fight that Canelo get old in the ring that night.
Don't be listening to Calvin.
Mr. Brandon, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, well, I was answering your question. If it is a fight that's bigger than what we saw,
right?
Bud Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather at 157 pounds for TBE.
I think
that is the biggest. That's the biggest fight we can make in the world right now.
I think so. I agree.
Yeah, that's true too. That is true.
Biggest fight in the world we can make. Yeah. The only thing I don't understand is what venue you can hold it in, because there is no venue big enough.
Shit, they had 77 in there.
I would say there was an Allegiant Stadium last night.
They had 77 up in there.
You might have to hold that joint at the University of Michigan or Ohio State's football field.
Damn.
Where they known to get close to 100,000 for a football game. You might have to hold it there, because that would be the fight of all time. It's the closest thing we ever had to a fictional who is the best. The closest thing we have to that fictional fight of who is the best after they did their accolades. We had Raylan and Tommy Hearns when they were 23 and 25, but they were at the beginning of their careers. These guys, we've already seen them at excellence. Now we get to see which one of them is the absolute excellence. They both GOATs, but only one can be the best ever. Coach Calvin, what that gate look like? If that fight was ever put together, what that gate look like?
Unreal.
What would you put as the co-main event, Calvin? What would be the because what would be the co-main event to something like that?
I'll be doing trials to get you a fight like that.
I got you a co-main.
Wow.
I got you a co-main.
I would do trials just to get on that card.
I got you a co-main, and we're gonna give it. We're gonna give him his bag and send him on his way.
Who?
We're gonna give Canelo his bag and send him on his way with his last.
Nah. It ain't that don't even come close to being a co-main event. The only co-main event that I would see, and people, the cow probably gonna think I'm crazy or wrong. Tank versus Monster Inouye.
Versus who?
Oh my gosh.
Monster Inouye.
I don't want no trouble, Mr. Brenner. You got it. I don't want no trouble.
Yeah.
I respect my elders. I don't want no trouble, Mr. Brenner.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's the best main event, co-main event.
I would do the Mexican against Bivouac, the champion of that.
Ooh, yeah. The greatest fight card in history. That's the hey Calvin, you know all the players. That's the greatest fight card in history.
Yeah,
that fight card don't need no undercard. Go get a concert or something to put under because that fight card don't need no undercard.
Yeah, I would do them 3 fights right there.
Wow.
Yeah, them 3 fights right there.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Bivol Benavidez, followed by Tank Inouye, followed by Mayweather Crawford.
Yeah, God dang.
What? Hey.
Yeah, a card like that.
Michigan State ain't big enough. They gonna have to build a state.
Hey, Calvin, do you have to have multiple networks to show that? Because one network gonna crash. Multiple networks got to show that.
I don't know, but that got that red black at everybody's house, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, hey, bruh, you got that type of card? I don't know, Calvin. You might have hit something on the head with that. You might have to do that. You might have to do that like Turk just did this. That might be a 3-day card. You have a minor card, a middle card, and a major card.
We already did. That's why I said I do trials for the rest of them, all the way up to that card.
Hey, Calvin, if you get your wish, because you've been getting a lot of your wishes in this boxing thing for the last 10 years, and that do come to this fruition, can you please ask them if they would consider the Tommy Hearns Sugar Ray Leonard fight of our generation right now? Jalil Hackett and Xander Zayas, both at 22 years old, for the WBO title. For the WBO title, we'll fight the Thursday night, the main event of that.
I would be trial for that right now. If I could get all of them to sign the contract and put that type of money up, guaranteed, and do trials for the undercards. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to that fight, man.
Bruh, Turk and them done put the money up before. Look what he gave to Usyk and Du Bois. Usyk got like 178. Du Bois got motherfucker 71.
Yeah,
and that's nowhere near the level of that. So they showed they could put that bread up, but that
type of fight, that type of money. That's a fight card. That's a fight card for the histories.
That's a week. That's the first time that boxing will have to have an all-star week like they have on the NBA.
Yeah.
Whatever city it's in, that city just eclipsed this whole fucking history budget in 1 week.
Yeah.
That's a week's worth of boxing.
I bring all the top. I have all the top officials there. Man, it'll just be a boxing. Goddamn, I don't know what you call it.
Expo.
It'll be a boxing. I can't pronounce the word that good, but it's a crazy word. Like it's just so crazy with it. You know how when they say wrestling, boxing, boxing, what they do in wrestling, maniac,
WrestleMania. Yeah, WrestleMania. It'd be Boxing Mania.
Yeah. God dang.
Damn. Hey, Calvin, you need to get on the phone, man. You got one of the motherfucking Titans.
Look,
you got a Titan.
We said it on the show right now. Somebody looking.
They ready to steal it.
Somebody, but
you trying to get it put together right now. They gonna steal
look.
it.
They looking, but I seen Coach Calvin pick up the phone and call certain people in the lifetime of Jalil Pro career, and they said, Calvin, that makes sense. So hey, let's talk about that. He got a Titan. Tank is a
Yo,
Titan.
a card like that, man, and somebody put that card on, man, and I know it's fire because it's bringing chills to my body. Shoot.
That card right there, oh my God, everybody should be able to walk away happily.
Hey,
No,
bro, that might be the TBE
promoter,
card.
The promoter that does that, he'll go down in history as the best promoter in the world.
That is an all TBE card.
Yeah.
Floyd and Bud, Inaway Tank, Bevo Benavidez, all are the best guys at their current status. That's an all TBE card. They make a special belts, all TBE card. That's all TBE. Because they the best at what they do where they are right now.
I wouldn't even know what to call that card. I wouldn't even know the headline to call that.
Clash of the Titans. Hey, Calvin, you gotta get on the phone, man.
I need a name. I need a name for that card. I need a name for that card.
I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking, man. It's because that card would be so powerful in boxing.
Damn. Screen. You senior. You got a weigh-in on Tuesday for the Wednesday card. You got a weigh-in on Thursday for the Friday card, and you got a weigh-in on Friday for the Saturday card.
No, you know what I do? I wouldn't even do it like that. I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I probably do Shakur and what's his name? Teofimo Lopez. Each day, I got a hot one event.
The main event is a monster.
Hot one event. That's the main event.
Y'all trying to get fans to go, bro.
Damn.
I need to be in front row.
No,
for every,
listen,
every
you listen to what I'm saying. I got my undercards where guys say I'll fight such and such. So I got the top whoever in the top 10, fight whoever in the top 10. And they fighting as that. So my first one, each top dudes, they'd be the main event for that night. That whole week.
So Monday, you gonna put Shakur and Teofimo on Monday?
Yeah,
who do you have for Tuesday? You said what you said for Monday. You got to give me the week because you just put them two dudes on Monday.
I have them for Monday. Tuesday, who I would have?
You tell me.
Exciting? Who's really exciting right now that it'll be a real big fight that's going to bring that
you knocked out a lot of names because you got Shakur on Monday.
No, but I'm taking all the hot guys.
You just put Shakur and Teofimo on Monday. You put them on Monday.
Hey, that'll make people miss work.
Well, they're gonna miss work anyway. You said Monday. So who's Tuesday?
Tuesday, I probably do Usyk and somebody, the heavyweight. I probably give me a big heavyweight. That day is the main event.
Usyk and somebody?
Yeah, I got to figure out who would give Usyk that challenge.
Man, I gotta push motherfucking Teo and Shakur to Tuesday, and I gotta get Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder.
Oh yeah, we've been waiting for that.
Yeah, that would be Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder is Monday.
That would be Monday.
That's Monday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shakur, what's the name would be Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay, who we get for Wednesday?
Bouts Ortiz.
Oh my God, I forgot about my baby boy Bouts.
Bouts Ortiz for that.
Okay, that's Wednesday. What we get for Thursday? Oh, we already got it. We got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll say Floyd now for Saturday.
Hey, but you got you man, hell no. Come on, Cal. They gotta be certain. You had Bevo Benavidez, Tank Inaway, and Floyd Bud for Saturday. That's we ain't getting no other fights on Saturday. You got three fights on Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm missing Thursday. I'm missing Thursday and Friday. What we're gonna do Thursday and Friday?
Oh, okay, I give you one. Bounce your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Bounce them to the Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. You can fill in your Tuesday. We still got fill in one day. But I say on Monday, I'm throwing my hat in. Jalil versus
And then
Zayas for the
see how
WBO
big it'll
title.
be. You'll get the weigh-ins. You'll get the weigh-in and then a fight. The weigh-in for the next day.
Ooh, damn, Calvin, you gonna do the weigh-ins before? Okay, you're doing the weigh-ins before each card actually starts in the ring. In the ring, you do it. So Sunday you did a weigh-in. Sunday
No,
you
not
did a
like okay.
weigh-in.
Whoever was for Monday, they would have weighed in Sunday. People would have had a chance to come to that for Monday's fight.
Hey, but nah, because y'all, hey Calvin, you started it. You so cool with the NFL. If we going back to Vegas, why we don't have Monday's fight weigh in on Sunday at halftime of an NFL game?
Oh,
They
No,
do
they
the weigh in at the halftime of the Raiders game.
You got to weigh in a day ahead of time. So every
Yeah,
day is
Sunday.
something going on.
Sunday is for
It's a
Sunday they
boxing
gonna weigh in for
phenomenon.
the
It's a
Monday
boxing
fight.
phenomenon. So you got something going on all the time. So if the main fight starting on Monday, you got to weigh in
So
on
they
Sunday.
weigh in on Sunday. Sunday
Right.
at the halftime of the Raiders game.
Right.
Sunday at the halftime of the Raiders game.
Then the fights that's for Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? They weighing in on Tuesday. On Monday for Tuesday.
Before the fight card start on Monday.
It's like you got to schedule. Oh, yo, I missed that weigh-in, but I'm gonna go to that weigh-in. You know what I'm saying?
So the undercards is the weigh-in. The weigh-ins and the face-offs is the undercards.
Guess what you got, Mr. Bernard? Monday Night Football, we're just gonna play the live. We're gonna play the weigh-in halftime on Monday night, so they could do a Sunday night halftime.
Oh man! So we got the NFL involved. So you got the NFL involved, and if you doing the NFL, Calvin, each one of them NFL teams got a fighter in the main event. They gonna outfit them.
Yeah, they gonna outfit them. Yeah.
So each one of them dudes got an outfit of an NFL team on. They outfitted it with the NFL logo in the middle.
You bring the NFL and boxing together like that, God. Hey,
with the NFL logo in the middle. With the NFL logo in the middle of the ring.
Listen.
Man, somebody gonna get paid.
Listen, I hope they listening. You heard it.
Somebody about to make history.
Slim, Turk, the NFL and Ring do a whole week worth of boxing, culminated with the TBE card on Saturday, and then they got the NFL game that Sunday. That'll be the hottest weekend in sports history.
Man, you got football and boxing. Everybody sitting like, yo.
Hey, and you got multiple arenas because Vegas got the baseball team and their joint will be open. So it'll use every arena, every casino, every hotel, the house, all that. Each motherfucking night had its own host hotel.
That city would make so much money that week.
It would eclipse the money they made in the history of that city. 1 week would eclipse the history of the city.
God Almighty, can you just imagine?
Good God Almighty, I'm gonna leave on that note, y'all. That's all I got to say. That's
Get on the phone. Get on the phone, Cal. Somebody say they said it first. We talked about that shit first on the Rize podcast.
Hold up, Coach Calvin. You leaving? I don't even know who fighting on Friday yet.
Yeah, if we bounced everybody up. So Monday, we gonna hold our hot gear in the plot. Jalil and Xander, the young guys, fight for the WBO on Monday. On Tuesday, then you start what we had for the weekdays. So we got Deontay Wilder,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, Deontay and Joshua on Tuesday. Boots Ortiz on Wednesday. Thursday is Shakur versus Teofimo.
Right.
Friday. Oh yeah, what we got for Friday?
That's what I'm keeping.
What you got for Friday?
Roll out like that, lead the crowd suspense like that.
Yeah, what we got for Friday?
I give them the day off to get some rest for the big shit.
No, hell no. You done gave me all that. I ain't trying to sleep. What you got? You gotta give them something for Friday. You gotta give them Friday.
Who would you give him Friday?
Come on, Cal. You gotta give him Friday.
That got that crowd out.
Oh man, I might have to say
we're gonna say that for the next podcast. Here,
no, we're not going nowhere until we get Friday. You're not going to do that, Coach Calvin. You got to hold on until you get this.
I got one for you. Senior. Brian Norman, Keyshawn Davis, 47.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to pack the arena for a main event on that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking
Ah,
at it.
yeah, damn. Yeah, okay. So
I'm looking at
you gotta
mega
give us some,
stars that
Calvin.
people say, yo, I'm gonna watch that fight.
You
I got you.
gotta give me
I
something.
got you. I
You gotta
got you.
give me something
It's not Charlo.
with
It's
it.
Only
not
thing you
Charlo.
could do
It's not
bring back is
Charlo.
the
It's
rematch
not.
of Devin Haney and what's
No,
his name?
no. It's not Charlo versus Thurman. Charlo versus Spence.
Me, hold up,
Oh
y'all got
yeah,
to
that's your Friday. That's your Friday. That's your
Charlo
Friday.
versus
Hey,
Spence.
senior. I
Yeah.
want to see. I want to see the post from you
I'm
with with the Sunday weigh-in of night one at the NFL game,
oh,
the Monday weigh-in on Monday Night Football,
oh
and
my
then the
God.
whole week. I want you gotta put that up. You gotta put that up. If you put it in the air in writing, that shit becomes real.
I'm going to have to tell. I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready to go to work. I got to get that. I need that.
Man, yeah, please put that together. If you forget anybody, just call me because I want you to put that up. Because if we put it in writing, it will become real.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the boxing in the NFL?
And each day an NFL team is represented in a main event. I know if we get the Monday, that's gonna be motherfucking the Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants because Puerto Rico don't have a team, but Florida, Xander in Florida. That'll be Washington versus the Miami Dolphins.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine if the owners? Can you imagine if Magic Johnson new ownership walked Jalil to the ring, and then the ownership of the Dolphins, led by the Williams girls, walked Xander Zayas to the ring?
Man, listen. I ain't gonna lie. We just talked of $1 trillion right here on this podcast, man. They got it. You know what I mean? Look, the
And it's out there to spin because it's out there to be made.
And you know the JBT guy have a meet and greet, and we treat him well, Mr. Bernard.
Hey,
we got
Slim.
to have a meet and greet.
Yes, every night. Hey, and then all the winners of the fights had to stay and do a special picture in the ring after the winner of Crawford versus Canelo. Crawford versus Mayweather. Can you imagine that shit? Man. Nigga, that'd be the first big ring of honor from a week worth of fighting. You done crown all of the best. These are the best champions. And wasn't no fight a mismatch. Xander and Jalil on Monday, both of them 22 years old. It doesn't hurt their career not one bit. Do you know how many rematches will come out of that shit that each one of the promoters get to put on? If Jalil beat Xander, we talk about maybe 8 months later, Top Rank got them back in the ring.
That week right there is fire, Mr. Bernard.
The biggest week in sports history, not boxing, because you incorporated the NFL. You incorporated the NFL for crazy. 7 straight days. Just got to think. Thursday night, you got owners coming to represent their team because Thursday night football. That means
we got another weigh-in. So we got weigh-in halftime Sunday night, halftime Monday night, and halftime Thursday night.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Niggas flying to those cities. They done set rings up, roll out rings in them cities to do the weigh-ins, and then get them niggas back to the host city for the next day to fight.
That's crazy work right there.
So they weighed in. Hey, now they get to feel how Floyd did. Remember, Floyd had you on the airplane the whole time you was getting ready to fight him. Now you feel how he felt.
That's crazy right there. So, like, you know what I mean? Oh, it'll be so much money floating through Vegas.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, that week of boxing would be so historic. And you had great fights every single night. Great fights.
Yeah.
Not one bad night of fighting. And you think they made a special ring for Bud Crawford. Can you imagine what each one of the sanctioning bodies did if they put their own touch on one ring? The WBO would be the chief ring that Monday night would get because they got the WBO. Whoever win, they get that WBO ring, but it also got the other guys surrounding it because they was part of the night. Each night, you talking about that, man.
Now listen.
That's the Super Bowl of boxing.
That will be crazy. Leading up to Saturday, and then Saturday you got
Benavidez, Bebo,
you got
Tank
versus
Inouye,
Inoue. Then you got
and
Bud
Crawford
versus Floyd.
Mayweather.
Good God
Wow.
Almighty.
Yeah, bruh. That not only broke the bank to get it done, it broke the bank because they was able to pay. That'll be the most profitable week of boxing in history.
And the money there because you got the NFL in on it.
NFL and the Turk. NFL and the Turk make it happen.
Oh yeah, but all of them gotta put their hands in it. PBC, Eddie.
Oh no, you got to. Everybody hands is in the pot because that's the only way it'll work. But we've seen it work before. When Showtime and HBO hosted a heavyweight title fight the same time, same night, it works.
Everybody got
it. Works.
Listen, everybody ready to get a piece of this pie. We just got to come together. I ain't worried about how big your slice. As long as you getting a motherfucking slice, that's what you need to understand.
Right. You talking about guys that's saying for the history of nobody's taking a short check. They getting their just due check. If you a Monday night person, Zayed and Jalil fighting on Monday night, both of them dudes might have made $2 million. But for them, that might have been the biggest check they received.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua on Tuesday. Then you got Boots versus motherfucker Ortiz on Wednesday. But
who we have for Thursday?
Who do we have for Thursday?
I got y'all two started, man.
Yeah, man, look. This, hey, Cap.
I think Shakur was Friday. I forgot who.
Oh yeah, Shakur was Thursday. Shakur and Teofimo was Thursday.
So who Friday?
See the whole thing, but the whole ideal is if you spending billions of dollars on having a fight phenom, it got to be something going on every day to make people say, "Yo, I'm going to Vegas. There ain't nothing there but boxing." Then you get all the fighters there, the young fighters, the old fighters. You got so many people gonna come out just to come to that phenom. It's a phenom fight.
Charlo and Spence. That's what. No, but listen, once you get the money is there because once you get in the NFL, like now you getting sponsorships because we running ads. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, let's get a couple of them cars. We giving them away. You know what I mean? We got giveaways and all. It's too much.
So many people would chime in because right there, that'll make Vegas the mecca of boxing if you do something like that there.
Man, we got so much shit.
You got a whole weekend. You got the restaurants jumping. You got the casinos jumping. You got
everything.
The hotels jumping. Everybody working. Man, that city would make so much money, man. You do something like that there.
Hey, you see
that's doing something.
You see Spence coming out with that Cowboys outfit on, and you see Charlo coming out with the Houston Texans.
I need a name before we get out of here. I need a name for this card before we get out of here. Once I get the name, we can close the show. We got the card.
Once you get
Sally gonna be making up business everywhere she go, J Hardcore that week.
All right, the name of the show will be If You Say You're a Superstar, you know where you're supposed to be at that day. You say if you're a superstar, that's a superstar event.
J Hardcore say unfinished.
That's the slogan.
Yeah. If you are, what's the
Go ahead. Hit it, squeeze, Calvin.
Say squeeze. I can't get it. If you are a superstar. You remember that song, right? You know that song, right?
Yeah. Hey, that might be the Super Bowl of boxing with the NFL logo behind it.
That's gonna be my post. Name this card. That's gonna be my post. Name this card.
My
God damn.
That's what I'm ready. Damn, I shouldn't even have said it because they're gonna steal it. But I gotta go to work.
That was a good one, man. I come on the show and start some shit.
Man, we out. I'm looking for that post, man. Please, we need that post.
I'm tagging you in it.
My man, see y'all. Peace out.
Man,
Man,
great,
have a
great
good one.
show, man. Have a good one.
All right, have a good Sunday, man. Enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz all this life we ain't on this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.